All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Kakodash, double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone and taught me the truth and the sincere peace, blessings, and salutations to Yakim across the four corners of the earth, pushing this knowledge and truth and its sincerity. It's your brother Barzov and GMS Arizona Camelot as well, with another quick lesson to edify. Today's lesson is just a prophecy watch, just an update on some prophetic news that came out recently that brothers have been sharing in the chat. Just want to share it with the Akim, for those who have not already seen this. I believe the elder apostle Tahar may have gone into a video about it. I haven't seen it yet, but I just wanted to bring it out, just speak a few words, and close it out, man. That's what the Lord set us up to do, to watch for these things, and measuring the time diligently, okay, so we can see that we're living in the end times because end time prophetic signs are showing themselves, and we can see that we're very close to the time of the mark of the beast, the MOTB, being implemented here on this planet Earth. All right, and right now Elon Musk is going through his test trials for the brain chip, okay, and you people are lining up to get it. Oh, you niggas is lining up to get it, man. And but call Allah Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, because it just shows that's just another sign of the time. Okay, so this is Habakkuk 2:1. It says, "I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." Okay, so call Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. I got this article. This is from End Time Headlines. You can go to the mainstream media and you can look up this information as well. Okay, this is just a link that the brothers shared in the chat. So we're just gonna go into this. So it reads. It says, as you can see in the title, all right, thousands are lining up for Elon Musk brain chip implants. Okay, so we understand through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai that these implants that Elon Musk is testing is the same thing that John the Revelator spoke about in Revelations, the 13th chapter, beginning around about the 16th verse on down, when he talked about the charagma. Okay, he said you'll receive a mark in your right hand or in your forehead. Okay, what Elon Musk is doing is fulfilling the prophecy of the mark in the forehead. All right, is the mark in the forehead, because the mark is a chip that this devil is going to try to place inside of you. These Israelite camps that are talking about that the mark is a spiritual thing, hey, they're dead wrong. They're dead wrong about this, and you listen to them at your own peril, at your own destruction, because the true prophets are giving you the correct breakdown. We're telling you the truth, and you can actually see this prophecy play out before your very eyes. Salakia. These motherfuckers don't know how to drive, man. So it says thousands are lining up for Elon Musk brain chip implants. All right, so the people, the sheeple, they lining right on up, okay, to volunteer to make sure that this devil gets that MOTB just right for you people. All right. It says thousands of people have expressed interest in receiving one of Neuralink's brain implants, according to a recent Bloomberg report from one of Elon Musk's biographers, Ashley Vance. Neuralink, which Musk co-founded in 2016, has yet to implant its device in a human, but aims to operate on 11 people next year and over 22,000 by 2030. Now you gotta read this, season it with salt, and basically spit out the bones, because these devils they be lying through their teeth. Please believe that this devil have already chipped people. He already put this chip in people. He's already testing it. He already got information, but they're just coming more forward with it. They're coming out with it because why? We're living in a time where they're getting ready to push this thing. Okay, it says by 2030, according to Vance, who said he visited the company's facilities 10 times over the course of 3 years. Earlier this year, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration gave Neuralink approval to launch human trials of his device, which Musk has described as a Fitbit in your skull. Why the fuck would you want a Fitbit in your skull? These devils can easily deceive the hearts of the simple. You simpletons are looking and reading this type of shit and getting excited about it. Idiots, the same simpletons that will go buy a concert ticket to go see Sexy Red. This is why they need a dumbed down, foolish society of people, because you're the ones that's gonna line up and take this shit. Those are the type of dummies that they want in their society, because you're easily controlled, you're easily manipulated. You don't know how to formulate your own thoughts. You be waiting for other people to think for you. That's a simple one for you. It says the FDA had previously rejected Neuralink's bid for human testing in March. Reuters reported, citing safety concerns. Yet you think, this is just the devil doing what the devil does, man. Safety concerns, man. That shit is funny. And this is all like gaslighting. They just trying to make people think like, man, we trying to go against this. Oh, but after, further review and after they did this and did that, it's perfectly fine, man. It's all deception. Okay? It's all deception. Reuters reported, citing safety concerns, including that the wires connected to the brain could move around within a subject's head. Within the subject's head, or that the chip could potentially overheat. It says in September, the company began recruiting for its very first human trial. Neuralink said in a blog post that it was looking for people who have paralysis in all 4 limbs due to spinal cord injury or ALS. And let's see. We'll leave it there. So these volunteers are they lining up, man. People are signing up for this thing, to be the test dummies. Of course, Elon will pay you some money for it. And people are lining up to be test dummies, so that ultimately this devil can come out and say, look, man, we tested this thing. This man had paralysis in all his limbs, and now he's walking again because of this chip, so they can sell it to the public. And they're moving forward with this, man. So that's why I brought out Habakkuk, because look, it says at the end, it shall speak and not lie. So now we're seeing that prophecy is speaking more and more as they get closer to the point where they're ready to fully roll this thing out to the public. And so call Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai for bringing forth the prophecies, man. We at the end. The end is come, man. As the scriptures say. Let's get this. This is Ezekiel 7:6. It says, Ezekiel 7:5, it says, thus saith the Lord, power and evil and only evil. Behold, is come, and end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. All right. So this is the time that we're living in. Okay, we're getting ready to go into the perilous times that's spoken about in the book of Timothy's. Because full implementation of this MOTB is, full steam ahead. Maybe a 2 Timothy, Salakia. This is 2 Timothy 3:1. It says, "This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy." And I don't even want to get into it because the point is in verse 1. It says, perilous times shall come. Because, why are these times going to be perilous? Because in order for you to show your faith and to endure this thing until the end, you're going to have to give up your life. Because anybody that takes that MOTB is going to have their place in the lake of fire pursuant to Revelations, the 14th chapter. So, in order to live in this society, you're going to have the chip. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to buy and sell. You're not going to be able to work. You're not going to be able to travel. Basically, you're going to be in exile in society, and turning down the MOTB, it could mean death, because the scriptures talk about the souls of them that were beheaded, okay, for refusing to worship the beast and take his mark. So, perilous times is coming, okay?
Strong's G 5467. Chalipas. Chalipas.
All right, it says hard to do, to take, to approach, to bear, troublesome, dangerous, harsh, fierce, and savage. Because you go into 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter, when this thing is fully pushed, all hell breaks loose. People that don't have access to necessity, they're gonna start invading people's homes to get what they need. It's gonna be every man for himself. It's gonna be a survivalist mentality by any means. Whether that means I gotta put somebody to death, whether that means I gotta kill somebody, whether that means we gotta eat, cannibalism. We gotta resort to cannibalism. It's gonna be a lot of people in desperate situations. Those harsh, fierce, savage times, the perilous times that are prophesied to come. A lot of it is gonna be the result of the implementation of this MOTB. You see, the pressures of knowing that you could die for saying no, but understanding that you will die if you say yes. It's gonna fuck up a lot of people, man. There's gonna be a lot of fucked up shit going into these last days, man. It's gonna be no easy walk. And you're gonna need the hope and the faith in Yahweh Shem Shai, the protection that's gonna be manifest through Yahweh Shem Shai for his elect in that day. It's gonna be a necessity to get through these times. 2nd Esdras 15:16 says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." That's lawlessness. Okay, that's insurrections against the government. That's bucking up against the rulership. Your politicians, your authority. Okay, it says, "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." Martial law. Them controlling the movement of the people. And guess what? If your dumb ass go and take that MOTB, you're going to be monitored anyway. That's what they use it for now. what do they do to the pets? They chip them. Why? So they can know where they are if they ever get lost. So your ass is never going to be off the grid. There's going to be a location on your ass for the rest of your life for the little time that it lasts, because after that, MOTB is fully pushed. That's when our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai is coming back to destroy this place. And you with it. Anybody that takes it is going to be destroyed with it. So all of them people lining up for the testing and all that, man, you know, hey, you was born for that purpose. You know, you were just born in vain to be a test dummy, and then you're going to die. And then anybody, after they done with this shit and they push it, anybody that line up to go take it, then, hey, you were born in vain and you're going to die. Because the Lord is going to make sure that he destroys you. It says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of the pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and the men shall be afraid. See, and here it is. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Famines is coming. Okay? Food shortages. Alright, so you got the MOTB. You might be able to get your hands on some food, but it might not be much. But for the little that you have, there's always going to be someone that's going to want to come and take it. Doggy dog times, man. This is what we're coming into when they're talking about they're doing testing for the brain chip. They already have perfected the one that goes in your hand. Now when they perfect this one and they fully push it out, then here we are, okay? Jacob's trouble, famines, okay? More pestilence, plagues, just all hell breaking out all over the earth, okay? So with that, you know, call Allah Yahweh Shem Shai for bringing forth prophecy that in this latter time that we have the knowledge of the truth, that we're on the side of Yahweh Shem Shai, because under the wing of the Lord is where the protection is going to come from. You know, the scriptures talk about how this devil is going to come in like a flood, and the Lord is going to lift up a standard. And we need that, because, you know, we're a worm. We're defenseless. So without Yahweh Shem Shai lifting up that standard, then we will be doomed. This is Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, which he's going to do in the time of Jacob's trouble, trying to get all you Israelites chipped up. You know, it says the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against them. So certain men, that's when the Lord's going to flip that switch. You know, it's going to give us power so that we are able to defend ourselves against this devil and his army. Okay, when they try to come in against us. So we're coming into those times, man. The prophecy is speaking. People are lining up, okay, to go and get that, to be test dummies, to help this devil perfect this chip, so that it can be pushed. You know, just like it says in Revelations 3 verse 10, the hour of temptation. Hey, it's near. You know, and so all we can do right now is continue to serve the Lord, continue to ask for increased faith, and so that when we get in that time, you know, we're able to endure whatever it is that we have to endure, even unto death, so that we can secure our crown, man. Lord willing, we be those men. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.